This problem is in 7.3, and in this problem, they're asking us to find the expected value and the standard deviation, and we're going to round to 3 places. Okay, so how you're going to do this is the expected value, that's what this is, which is the same as the mean. This little u is for the mean. And this is the formula for finding the expected value. The sum of each x multiplied by each probability. Okay, so just to be clear, each x multiplied by each probability. This is x, this is what we use for probability. Okay, and it's a sum of those things, sum of, okay, that means we're adding things together. These two things that we multiplied, okay, x times the probability times x, plus x times the probability plus x times the probability, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so when you work that out, it's not really that hard because 0 times anything is 0. 1 times this, 1 times anything is that number, so there it is. 2 times 1/8 is just going to give you 2 in the numerator over 8, and same for all of these. 3 times 1/8, 3 eighths. 4 times 1/8, 4 eighths. Okay, to do that for all of them. And then they all have the same denominator, so we can just add up the numerators. And then, don't worry about that part. Just put that in the calculator and get the decimal number for that. Okay, then that's your expected value. Finding the standard deviation is more complicated. Here is, well, this is the formula for the standard deviation. It equals the square root of the variance. And this is the formula for the variance. The sum of x squared times the probability minus the mean or the expected value squared. So we're going to do this part. It's a little bit tedious, but you can do it. This is how I do it, and I think this is how Coach Chambers does it. So these are the x values, and this time we're going to square them, and then we're going to multiply them by the probability. And that's what I've got down here. Okay, so 0 squared is still 0, 0 times 1/8 is still 0. 1 squared is 1 times 1/8 is still 1/8. 2 squared is 4 times 1/8 puts 4 in the numerator and leaves 8 in the denominator. 3 squared is 9, there's the 9. 4 squared is 16. 5 squared is 25, etc. And this is a sum, okay? So right here, we're summing these things. Add the numerators, keep the denominator, and turn it into a decimal. This is the sum of x squared times the probability. So it goes right here in the formula. And then we're going to subtract the expected value squared. Okay, so when we work that out, we get 5.25. That's the variance. Now we have to put that under the radical, write it out to 4 digits to the right of the decimal so that you can round it to 3 digits. And that's how to do this problem. That's your standard deviation.